It is a beautiful day today. And I managed to get in a nice little walk this morning. And, you know, really enjoy and embrace the cold as the snow slowly melts. But, you know, the thing about it is, oh, that's going to be important. All right, hold on. Let's put that right there. Oh, my work table's a mess. No, where was I? I was painting last night for the first time in a while. And I had been both inspired by the weather, the snow, because I mean I've never seen Louisiana like this, and you know, hey, maybe climate change. That's a whole other topic, but but it is gorgeous. It's been a gorgeous couple of days, and I found the stark whiteness of the snow, how it really emphasizes, and I was having a conversation with a friend about this, it really emphasizes some of the beauty of the nature that's around us. And not just the nature, but like even of the buildings. It makes all the like slopes on the roofs. I don't know, it's just like everything has a whole different, maybe it's just because it's different. Like it's just like, you know, like seeing your neighborhood at night versus in the morning, right? There's two different perspectives, and this is like that except in a different way, right? It's seeing your environment, your personal environment, from a whole new perspective, and that inspired me to paint last night. And I was encouraged by a friend to follow my twinge to paint. At which point, upon receiving that encouragement, I was like, "Oh, now I have to." And so I did. So anyway, whether or not that's important for today's reading, whatever. Four of Wands. Oftentimes corroborated with a place, right? In Rider-Waite, it's often, you know, this bower with like vegetation and flowers, and you see people off in the distance, and you know they look happy. They look like they're wedded, you know, like they look like they're married, perhaps, or in a relationship. But there's some invitation towards connection. And in this illustration I did of the Four of Wands, it is connection, but it's a little more ecstatic. It's a little more like free for all, which is kind of how Louisiana has felt the last couple of days. It has been this weird free for all energy where it's just like everybody's like, you know, oh, I'm off unexpectedly, and so you get people making snowmen and sledding around and driving on the road even though it's icy. I'm just like a little bit of chaos. Page of Swords. Also kind of an invitation. A curiosity, a searching. This is somebody who is learning, maybe just started to learn, but this can also be a message. I mean, like, you know, looking at these two cards together right now, this is an invitation. Maybe this is an invitation to a dance. Maybe this is an invitation to celebrate in some way, or an invitation for connection. Hard to imagine getting an invitation for connection if you live in Louisiana right now, because it's hard to get anywhere. Wow, 10 of Cups. This is big feels. This is, you know, the big happiness, right? This is having your dreams come true. This is You know, not just meeting your soulmate, but like y'all just bought a house together. Y'all are in it to win it. So for those of y'all right now for whom this message resonates, right now I'm looking at this. And I have it currently laid out, not so much as a past, present, future sort of layout, but just like, here are 3 aspects of the current moment. And there is, you know, maybe a bit of a narrative thread here. In the sense of, this Page of Swords is out to find, you know, the big happiness. To find, you know, a home. A place where he can find purchase, you know, to live a life together with somebody. Or somebodies. Maybe not just one, maybe plural. Alright, well my question now is for Page of Swords, how does he get to that place? I don't find this particularly useful. The world. He attains it? Alright, but how does he attain it? Maybe travel? Maybe it's time for Page of Swords to go on a little sojourn around the world. Let's see. We're gonna pull a little bit more from the deck to see if we can get a couple more clues here, because I find readings like this to be a little bit cheeky, like, oh yeah, you know, all this wonderful stuff in your life, you'll just get it. And I'm like, what? What do you mean just get it? Queen of Swords. And now we're kind of getting somewhere. So there's like an upgrade, right? There's like kind of a glow up that Page of Swords needs to do. Page of Swords needs to learn something to get to that place of clarity, right? Like clarity on what makes him happy. Where does he feel at home? Maybe Page of Swords is looking for his Queen of Swords. Maybe that's what, you know, maybe that's his ultimate happiness, his ultimate attainment. His, you know, 10 of Cups. So now we have some kind of a narrative thread going on. Page of Swords, we know where Page of Swords is getting to. We know emotionally, directionally what that looks like for Page of Swords. Even kind of an idea of materially what that looks like. You know, like somebody who is Page of Swords' mental match, or helps Page of Swords evolve, right, into that sort of, you know, evolved mental state, that awareness. All right. I still want some clarification on, like, how does Page of Swords get there? Hermit. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Self-evaluation. Well, with all the, you know, with these two, like, major sword energy entity type cards, I would say self-analysis. Because it's Hermit, I'm not going to say, like, oh, you need to go to therapy necessarily. This is journaling. This is big journaling vibes, right? What are you not writing down that you need to say to yourself? That you need to hear from yourself, right? You know, as I'm doing this reading right now, like, I'm like, you know what? I should probably do some journaling after this reading. I have some things I probably need to say to myself today, because I've been working through a lot of interior emotional stuff with all the, it's been a contemplative couple of days. You get stuck inside, you get stuck with yourself, and you kind of go, that's when all the crazy thoughts come out. In the past, my reaction used to be like, really worrying about it, like, but it's not something, it's like sweating. You just got to get it out, right? If you start to feel that anxiety, don't turn on the air conditioner. I hope you're following me with this metaphor. Don't turn on the air conditioner, sweat it out and write it down, journal it. Because that's how you can attain, all this good stuff, right? And that starts inside. That starts with you're happy with yourself. You're happy with yourself even when you're just like, you're running through all the like worry thoughts, the fear thoughts, the catastrophe thoughts, all that stuff. Ooh. Lovers. So, yeah, I mean, I think this further confirms for Page of Swords that love is drawing near for him, right? And it is like kind of a intelligent, feminine type of energy. But it's also fun. Like, there's a lot of variety here, right? There's an emotional fulfillment. There's a directional fulfillment. Like, there's a place that just feels good for him. And it feels... It feels complete. It's a feeling that's complete. Like, this is... You can't really get... I don't know. You can't really get much better than this in this reading. So like I said, I think there's a certain amount of evolution that needs to take place for the Page of Swords. Doing some interior work and sort of leveling up to be a match for this. Dare I flip another card on the top of the deck? It's not important. It's not that important. I don't think it's... I wouldn't worry about it. It's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's not that. I wouldn't. That would just be really detracting from the reading at this point. I mean, I would say, without the self-analysis, there's the potential for inner conflict, directionlessness. Because there's a lot that you can accomplish in your life so long as you have a direction and you know what you want and you go for it. And there's a bit of a danger, too, that comes from when you have a direction. Because if you go all in, right, like, that means you have to also stick to that. You have to stick to that desire and that dedication. And you have to see it all the way through thick and thin. So for right now, for the Page of Swords out there, for you out there who are curious, you're looking for somebody, you are potentially just in the middle of starting communications with somebody who you feel a pull towards, you feel a connection with. Time to do some of that inner work. And part of that inner work is being able to pull back a little bit from your emotions and like see them with crystal clear clarity See your inner workings with crystal clear clarity, right? You can do that through meditation. You can do that through, the help of a counselor. But like I said, journaling is and I say this with all the sword energy kind of going on, journaling is a hugely, effective way at seeing how your internal landscape functions. I don't know. I mean, I think that's the reading. This is like one of those like quick lube readings. Like I'm just like, well, there you go. Quick in, quick out. There you go. You want to find happiness? Do the internal work. Don't get like led astray by other people's BS. If you know what you want, go get it. What else? I mean, like, really, what else can you say? That's it. That's the reading. All right. Have a great day. Bye.